Ladies and gentlemen, this is Eccentric4 reporting live on the SMB Server. Oh yeah. Okay, so where we're at, I have not actually shown too many people, and I have not done this in a video just yet. My second stream that had 3 people in it, I set out to look for a location to build a mini game for our competitions on the Tuesday live stream. And I've had this idea for a little bit, but I was trying to find a place to put it for several weeks now, just the perfect place that I think would work out well based on the materials that I want to build it out of, and how much of an eyesore it's probably going to be if I stick it somewhere. So I came out here and I found this savanna, and there's a desert over here behind me. If it's not obvious by now, I don't want to reveal what I'm doing just yet. But so yeah, I found this savanna. It's got a little mountain here in the middle, or on the edge, I should say. It's got water on that side, and if I could peek over here, you can see there's a desert over there, just off to the left corner there, or left side of your screen. And this is where I've decided to build this mini game. So without further ado, let's take a look. This is going to take a while. That's an understatement. Actually, I can't say that. It's actually coming along a lot faster than I thought it actually would. I'm gonna why am I doing this at night? Because nothing out here is lit up. This is the only thing lit up is this, and I'm actually surprised there's no mobs. This is slightly disconcerting, I must admit. I got bunnies. Those guys are new. Those weren't there before. Well, if there's no mobs, hint, hint, hint. If there's no mobs, we might as well just give this a go, because it's going to be morning here any second now. But yeah, I want to hop up here to the purdy side. The purtified purdy side. Oh, there's a zombie. All right. Well, so there are mobs. Let's get our weaponry going here. Doo-doo-doo. He hasn't seen me yet, but so this is what the outer facade is going to look like. I see I need to add some lanterns there. I heard you. Oh, nice. So that's what this. I need a lantern there too, apparently. Darn it. So you get so wrapped up in building it, you forget how you're building it. Anyway, so yeah, so this is the outside of this mini game. Let's head up top, and I can explain the basic concept of the game itself. It's a combination of a couple of different games, I guess. Alright, so what I've just done is I took the elevator up into what will be the gold base, we'll call it, I suppose. They'll have elevator access from the bottom, and you'll figure out why in a minute, maybe. There is portal access for when the game starts. You don't have to wander all the way around this place. There will probably be... No, not here, not here. Maybe there, I don't know. Storage chests. Basically, you can put your gear and stuff, because this game is intended to be played with no armor, no enchanted weaponry. Actually, no weaponry, no items at all. You should have a clear inventory to play this game. There goes my phone. Actually, let me check that real quick here, because it's got 6 inches of snow outside and people are driving around, and I might have to take the Jeep and go get somebody. But no, I don't. Anyways, sorry about that. Okay, so here's what we got. This top floor here, and I'll just say what it is. This is where the archers are going to stand. Okay, good. All right. Down here, you'll notice this dirt field. The dirt is actually not going to be there. The dirt is going away. The dirt is only there so that I can lay out these little platform thingies, bobs. I'm actually playing around with a couple of ideas. Originally, the way I had did this up in a creative world was these were whole blocks at this level, like the gold blocks and the lapis blocks. But then I thought, you know, it might be an additional hazard to make blocks that are of different height, like this. And now that I place these on the ground, I realize I actually have 1 position, 2 position, 3 position to put these half slabs in. Now, you're probably wondering what the premise of the game is. Okay, so we have this gigantic arena that the gold team starts over here, and the blue team starts over there. There are no specific rules on how many arches you can have or how many runners you can have. What's a runner, you may ask? Well, that's simple. They're the ones that are going to be down here and then running across this parkourish map. Oh, by the way, there will be a jump boost and speed boost to beacons over here, so this will be just to make it a little more fun. But the goal is, in each of the corners, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the middle, are going to be platforms similar to this one right here. Maybe not in size, but I'll probably divide this into 4, like make this wedge go over there as an example. But anyways, so right here in the middle is going to be a pressure plate, and below that pressure plate is going to be a dispenser. The dispenser will basically, effectively, dispense with a diamond when you step on the pressure plate. Whoever picks up that diamond has to run it back to their base, like so. So back over the whoa, buddy, whoa, check it out, whoa. Yeah, this is going to be fun. And make it back to their base and place it, I haven't worked out the mechanics of it. In my creative world, I actually set it up with item frames that detected if the item was in there, and that did it. But what I might actually do is make a hopper chest thing. Because I think I want to add something else to the game, but I haven't worked it out yet, which is basically you can come into someone else's base and steal the diamonds. But that might be a Mark II type thing. So, but anyway, so Mark 1, you're just going to collect the diamonds that are going to be dispensed at each of the corners, and the first one to collect 5 diamonds is going to win that round. Depending on the speed of it, because I haven't tested this too much just yet, at least with a large group. So I don't know how fast it's going to go. It could be first to 5 wins the match, the point, or you know, best of 5, best of 3, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, and honestly, I could have done just the inner arena itself, but and I laid it out. I put this up. It didn't look good. And if you're gonna do something, do it right. Make it look good. So yeah, we've got the stand area up here, and it's gonna go about to the halfway mark on this side. So there's actually gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 sections that are basically gonna round the corners and have basically the entrances in like a football or soccer stadium like this. One there, one there. I'm not doing one over here. So it'll be entrance, 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 and then entrance, entrance, entrance over there. Mostly because the team entrances are going to be here in the middle and sort of break everything up. But entrances, you say? What's that about? What does that get you? That gets you under here. Vendors! Or just my storage for the time being. I've got all the sandstone and acacia and all the goodies to build this thing with. The thought that I had was to have vendors. Excuse me. If not straight up vendors, then just chests of purchasable goodies such as fries or jerky, or where'd I put all the other stuff? Did I leave it at the other? I bet I did. But yeah, I just have different snacks and things that you would normally have at a sporting event. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be funny. Oh, whatever it may be, I'm enjoying building this thing like nobody's. Oh! key point, key point, key point. I can't believe I actually forgot all this. This is ridiculous. How could I forget? It's the best part. So you got the people running around collecting diamonds. That's all good and great. And that could be the game itself. Because that's tricky as it is. I mean, you saw me just bounce around on those couple right there. This thing's 100 blocks wide. Well, it's 101 blocks wide. That's how we get the middle block. But, maths. No, you're going to have the archers up top. You could have one. You could have your entire team up top here. Or that's not the finished blue base, just so you know. Maybe. Yeah, you'll have the archers up top, and they will be trying to pick off the other team members, and quite possibly inadvertently your own gold team members, but you know how we roll. And obviously, with the jump boost and the speed boost, and these only being 1 block wide, aside from a few designated positions on the map, chances are you're going to get knocked off and probably not onto another block. So you're going to fall. You won't have any armor, and this is a 32 block fall. From standing on top of the dirt here, it's 32 blocks to land on, say, that granite, or the diorite, or the redstone. Yeah, you ain't gonna make it. And that's the point. Because the hoppers and whatnot are going to be designed to... and this is where I have to tweak the mechanics a little bit. There's not going to be 5 diamonds on the map, because obviously if you fall down here... Actually, I could make that a mechanic, couldn't I? They say they fall down here, and you could come down and collect the diamond if you knew they had one. That might actually work. Yeah, that might actually work. And then you'd have a little PvP thing down here, but you can't really see it from up top. But okay, Mark III. Oh boy, this is getting fun. And very expansive. I'm using mostly sandstone and acacia, and it's half the reason I chose this desert savanna, because the desert kind of cut this in half, and I had to clear all this out to keep it at was it 63? Yeah. To keep it flush with sea level. I'm gonna have to terraform these outer walls because it's gonna look funky. Village might have to go bye-bye. But all of the sand that I collected, and there were some tall mounds here, are all stored up top there to make me my sandstone. Ow, headset, ow. I'm gonna have to. I haven't figured out what I want to do with this ground floor exactly. I've been looking at different road-ish designs, just to go around the outside and make it look decent, I guess. Let's pop up here. I love woolly vaders. Even if the server's laggy, you still wind up at the top. You can't beat it. I can't go nowhere. Oh, there's Dav. Yay. Broken arm. Yeah, this was the original design. But it had a focus on requiring the players to come up through there, whereas over there I designed it where they could come up or go through the portal. Either way would work. And there. Nope. Oh, I'll take it. That was close. I'm not sure if Dav's going to be jumping into a bed anytime soon, but I want to, because this place, aside from the intro to the video, is just crawling with the mobs. Morning. Anyways, so that's words. So this is mainly what I've been working on. 90% of the time I'm here. Why is there dirt right there? I have no idea. I put dirt there and I don't know why. Anyways, so I've been spending a lot of time on this, and there's not a lot that is terribly exciting. I still haven't gotten the hang of building and talking, and that might take quite some time. But every time I try to build, record, and talk at the same time, if I don't want to watch it, you guys probably don't want to watch it. If I'm face palming but not for the right reasons, I don't want to. I don't want to put that out. That's not good. That's not good video. If I don't like it, you're not gonna like it. Trust me. But that's what I've been spending most of my time on. But I thought we'll make this a quick little tour thing. I think we're about 10 minutes in or so. Yeah, because I slept. Let's take a jaunt through the nether here, and we'll pop into my base real quick. And because I've actually recorded like 2 or 3 episodes, but when I go back and watch them, I don't know if I missed some footage or thought I was recording, or no, that goes down to the withers pads. But it just I rewatched the videos, or I was trying to render the videos, and so I'm watching through them to excuse me, to piece them together, and they don't make any sense. I don't know. I think I was recording. I think I was not recording when I thought I was recording, and so the clips that I have make absolutely no sense, and they don't really go anywhere or do anything. But so I've actually recorded me showing this thing off like 2 or 3 times. So I figure I would just make this video to show what I've been working out with the minigame and what I've completed with the base so far. I call it a base, but it's not purely a base. It's a thing that I built far away from spawn so that I could have untapped mining resources. Okay? Now, I'm out probably, let's see, I'm 820-ish blocks north of spawn, and I thought, yeah, that should be far enough, right? Yeah. Patented X beautification, or at least the start of. I gotta work out some better materials than cobblestone, but so yeah, I started mining these things out, and I go out maybe 200 blocks, 400 blocks, depending. And because I didn't go out very far, and I already hit one. If I take this all the way back, I go back to gold spawn. Yeah. And there's one over here too. Doink. Yeah. It's actually helped me a couple of times until I started doing this, because this can get quite annoying to navigate. Will this take me back? Yeah, these are all mine. So I thought I had a clear shot, and for the most part I do. I do. I am not. These were my original ones when I first got here. That's what these ones are for. But I've made this one, which was actually right here. I've widened it a bit and made it a main branch, like so. And typical how I roll. Who's there? Who's there? Where you at? Where'd you go? I hear you. Show your face. Where you at? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Fine. Have you seen any of my previous full stack episodes? This is how I do my netherwart farms. It adds a little pop, a little color to the drab and dreary mines, because they don't have to be so mine shafty. You know, they can look purty, right? Right? Maybe. Anyways, and so down here, cleared out all the rocks under the blocks, whatever, under the bedrock. I've got iron walls underneath to appear to go behind the andesite up there, and they will continue if they are visible in the bedrock, but all the blocks are cleared out, and then I've got the black stained glass on top, and it's just, I like doing this. I think it's just really cool, because it's all dark down here, and I have Optifine on, so it doesn't have the fog, but if the fog is on, it really plays into the effect that you're hovering over top of the bedrock. It's really cool, especially if I take the lights off. That really does it. But And then under here, what I've started to set up is, you saw those chests that are on each floor. There is one on one side and one on the other. One is for smeltable items, the other side is for fuel. And they will both feed into their respective chests, and I have this really dinky smeltery. But I don't care, it is very efficient. It does what I need it to do without me asking. I just throw things at it and it knows what to do. Because that's exactly how I set it up. I've got a little initial storage because I want to move the stuff down there, down to here. My plan was originally to knock out these wedges. You can see, like, there's one wedge. You see, I had a doors, entrances here, symmetrically spaced, of course. But make little rooms, either storage rooms, theme rooms, something. I'm not even sure what. But there are some rumblings. Oh, did I make one here? Huh, cool. Oh, yeah, because it goes, yeah. But there has been some discussion about moving the gold base, or at least moving out of spawn, basically abandoning. I don't want to say abandoning, because we're still fortifying the crap out of that place. I mean, come on, there's a gigantic looming spaceship just over the horizon there. We have to build our defensive. We don't know what that ship's intentions are. We don't. I mean, you've seen the blue team. They crazy. So, anyways, basically we're trying to move a little bit away from spawn, just to keep down on the total server lag, because of everything we shoved into spawn. Mostly the item sorters, and we've since dismantled those. We've taken those down, so they are no longer a problem. I realize I could have just walked up the stairs there, but whatever. So let's head up to the top. Yes, I have a woolly vader in my base. I likes it a lot. But anyways, so we were chit-chatting amongst our gold team fellows, and someone mentioned that we should do an ocean base, and have little branches come out for different people's things, their little mini bases, homes away from homes, if you will. And I think someone said they were going to start looking for a place. I said, you could always use this. And for any gold team watching this video, the offer stands. I mean, we can. I keep calling it my base. I identify it as my base, but it's not. It wasn't intended to be a full-on base. I had this. My intention here was I was actually, kind of waiting on spawn finalization, and to build stuff on there. Mainly, I was waiting on walls and stuff to be planned out, because that was going to be my little project. But so in the meantime, I came out here to collect resources. And when I collect resources, I don't like just digging a hole in the ground and making it look like a hole in the ground. So I get bored and do my thing, and wind up with who described this as a nether star looking thing? Because I actually kind of like that description. I think it's kind of cool. It is just like nether star. But anyways, yeah. Any gold team watching this, if we want to, you are more than welcome to basically take this over and use it as a central point for gold team happenings. For example, each one of these areas here could be used for crew quarters, basically. Kind of. I don't need that, but I'm going to bring it down anyways. Each member of the gold team could inhabit a wing of this central piece here, and then the tunnels that go off, which were intended for mining, like this level 11 could be strip mining in all four directions. but the 2 other levels could lead off in branches, because all of this is underwater. The very top level up there, that's easier to see over here. This very top level here is under the water. So as long as you don't break that top level, you're not going to go into the ocean. Unfortunately, most of the top level is gravel, so if you do, you're going to have to plug a hole. Don't ask me how I know. I didn't build, it's not like I built this place or anything. So, but anyways, that's a thought. I know we've been kicking around a few other things, but I think this would be a good start. It could certainly use some better building touches. I mean, I built this to be very clean looking, very sterile looking, but it could use some other touches, I suppose. Because we got ourselves some builders on this gold team. Yes, we do. Anyway, so yeah, so that's been my base so far. Ooh, do I got a little slime in here? I do have a little slime in here. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Bye. Thank you. Ladder. Here we go. So yeah, that's basically what I've been up to, and it's unfortunately it's not been they've been big things, and I don't have the hard drive space to record me, time lapsing the whole thing. I know I've been bombarding the time lapse stuff, but I haven't done a video in a couple weeks, so I figured I would get this out for you guys just to see. I'm not done. I've not given up on videos or whatnot. It's just I've been doing two largest projects with not a lot in the middle. So in light of that, I can turn off F3, I suppose. That's getting a little annoying. I actually have 2 things planned. 2 things planned that are going to be good, and I can't explain what they are right now because I don't want to. No, where'd that go? There. Whatever. These aren't spaced. Anyways, distraction. Yeah, I just know that I have 2 things planned, and I think they're going to be good. I think they're going to be really good. And one of them is not. Actually, they're neither the minigame. That's planned. Sure. So that's 3 things planned. Working on this base, it would be 4 things. Oh, crap. Okay, the list gets longer, but there are 2 things. 2 things that I can't say. I can't say right now. You'll just have to watch. You just have to be patient. Yes, patient. All will be revealed soon. I'm gonna break this bed if I keep looking at it. Ah. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed and want to see more, click that subscribe button and you get more of this all the goodness that this channel consists of. It's great, I swear. So anyways guys, until next time, you take it easy. I will catch you later. Bye-bye. Shoo. Go away. Come on. Go. Stupid camera. Get back here.